Welcome everyone. It's Saturday, almost 1 p.m. here in Ireland. What a great update we had yesterday, isn't it? And I just thought I would share some of my own discoveries, which actually I've been embracing since I recorded the last video. Because the information started to flood in almost straight away once I recorded the previous video. So for a really long time I had the questions how many blueprints are out there. As we all know, there were first 9 celestial beings and source. As we know, there was Earth beside that, 2 as well, and we have feminine side to the source and masculine side to the source, which I call mother source and father source. So when we add on those 9 to those 3, which is the basic platform for the whole creation, the Holy Trinity, this is how it's being seen by me. And this is what I actually resonate with. So in the beginning we had a 12. And that was before and we got other 2 aspects. So I wanted to talk about many aspects of one celestial, one being, as every single one out of the 12 get into division of light, dark, and neutral aspects. So if you can imagine yourself one of the beings out of 12, which became then 36, and a division, this is how I see it. Like one being shattered into pieces, many pieces representing many aspects of one celestial, one source, as the 9 are equal to source itself. They're like copies of source. So the 12 blueprints became 36. So let me show you in here. So we have a 9 celestial plus mother source, father source, and I call it a first child creation, Earth, because the bonding between Earth and source created the whole platform on which the life occurred. No. When we got introduced dark and neutral aspect, there became all this division. 12 multiplied by 3 is 36. So from that point, we got other 9s who entered the creation, if I can say it that way. And I asked this question last time. If we knew, if we already been creating and light, when all this came from, all the other aspects, dark and neutral. And the answer there was very clear. We needed to expand. And in order to expand, when we got the other aspects, it made for us more possibility. And knowing other aspects brought so much life, created so much life, And the overall plan of 9 plus 3 was the expansion of creation and life itself. So in this case scenario, we could play so many different roles, and all aspects started to contribute to the creation, and consciousness was expanding. And now I want to show you something very interesting. Project Care. This came to me early this year, which was Creators Architectural Reality Expansion. And an understanding that we all took a part in all of it, where we finally all ended up in golden age. Now there's a lot of things that need to be cleared, understood, discovered, the connection between every single aspect of one being directly with source. What has happened is division allowed to every single aspect of one to become fully to become an individualized, incarnated aspect of one source. So can you imagine how much life was created out of this division and introduction to dark and neutral aspects? So now it's all of them out of the 36 beings, all of them out of the 36 have ability to reach their highest potential. Nothing been kept hidden. That's how it's been shown, or how I see it, how I perceive it, that every single aspect. For example, let's say you're the one of the aspect of the light being. You need to be aware, at least that's how I perceive myself throughout the years. Everyone outside of me is a representation of one of the aspects of my own self. So if there were those with a lower vibration, you can't reject anything that is imprinted into your reality. So my acceptance of others by seeing them as a mirror for myself, for my other aspects, my other selves, all those small pieces of my own selves within others, allowed me to embrace and perceive in some way darkness as other aspects to my own self. I know they were other beings representing that, but embracing it as perceiving as a part of your own self really helped me to integrate it and more become aware of my wholeness, instead of operating from only few aspects of my own self, which were brought forward specifically in this lifetime. So I would only operate from those which are bringing me down, making my vibration, my energy go lower, and things like that. So I hope in some way that will explain, at least to some, or help to perceive darkness, neutrality as a part of our own self. Like there are the other aspects, But yet, each of them is capable of reaching their highest human potential right now. Isn't that amazing? This is something that have been tried to stop us from becoming whole and recognizing it as all as a part of our own selves. You couldn't stop that. You could just only slow it down or wave someone's attention into something that is irrelevant right now. So instead of operating from small pieces of my own self, I've started to see myself as a whole. That there is so much more to me than only those few pieces that were bringing forth my ones. I've started to notice the other ones who are bringing so much more information, which helps me to embrace and embody not only wisdom, but memories as well. As long as we're going to perceive others as the bad ones, or it's like rejecting them out from our reality, and you can't do it. We're in golden age. I call it golden house, and everyone are in it. Question is how long will it take to some to realize that we all have higher and vibration aspects that need to be embraced, which allow us to transmute the dark energy, consciousness, essence. It is going to happen to all anyway. So I just wanted to share that with you, at least my own perception of it. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Much love to all of you.